of stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. O'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Will the graduates please be seated? Welcome parents, siblings, grandparents, aunts, uncles, cousins, friends, and faculty to the Wayne Hills Class of 2009 high school graduation. We would like to welcome the Superintendent of Schools, Dr. John Seco, and the Vice President of the Board of Education, Mrs. Marlene Polinick. Welcome administrators, Dean of Students, Mr. Olson, Vice Principals, Mrs. Weir and Mr. Maiello, and Principal, Mr. Palazewski. I would like to take a moment to welcome and thank two individuals who I've worked countless hours with for their hard work and commitment to this class over the last 4 years. All of our class's success would not have been possible without the steadfast leadership of our class advisors, Mr. Shale, and Mrs. Allegri. Finally, would everyone give a warm welcome to the people who have worked tirelessly to make this day a possibility, the graduating seniors of the class of 2009. Well, after countless standardized tests, numerous midterms and finals, a myriad of extracurricular activities, 13 years in the Wayne schools, and 4 years of high school, all I have left to say is, wow, we finally made it. Leading a group of students as unique as yourselves has been an honor and privilege over the last 4 years, and for this honor, I cannot thank you enough. I've been told to enjoy these last 4 years before I enter the real world, and the only thing I have to say about that is thank God I have another 4 years to spend in college. We are all about to go on a journey that is often referred to as life. When I think of this journey, I'm often overwhelmed and unsure of what the future will bring. Then I try to make this thought of this journey more enjoyable by comparing it to something that I love, such as a round of golf. As many of you know or may not know, golf can be one of the most unpredictable games that man has ever played. It can be frustrating, pleasing, unnerving, and exciting, all in the same round. However, the lessons that can be learned from golf are second to none. Thinking about these lessons with a broader viewpoint can help reveal and shed the light on some of life's seeming mysteries. Never jam a putter into a green. Never angrily throw a club into a lake. After losing a match against a friend, never toss your clubs into a garbage dumpster on the freeway on your way home and quit the game forever. Even though these may seem like obvious statements, much can be learned from these simple rules. I know this may sound like a cliche, but one of the most important sayings you should always remember is never burn your bridges behind you. As we all graduate, don't feel like this is a time to tell everyone what you think or how you may feel about them in this specific moment. Because as time goes on, the present emotions will change, but true feelings will always live on. In the future, you may never know when you may need them or they may need you. Graduation is one ceremony that brings us all together. Don't do anything to tear us all apart. It does not matter how much you practice on the range, how many thousand balls you hit, or how many lessons you have gotten. What matters is how you use what you have learned when you get onto the real course. As graduation is only moments away, realize that in life, very rarely will you be asked about the symbolism of William Shakespeare or the symbiosis of two organisms. What you will be asked is to apply what you learn to solve problems and make this world a better place. The most important things that you have learned over the last 4 years are how to think critically and problem solve, and these will be the two aspects of your education that will benefit you the most throughout your life. Even though golf may often be frustrating, and at times you may wonder how anyone actually enjoys playing it, the most important thing that someone can learn from the game is that despite disappointment and seemingly inevitable failure, you must always remember that having fun and being happy is your number one goal. Everybody has something a little bit different that makes them happy. For some of you, money and fame will bring happiness. For others, raising a family will be the happiest moment of your lives. None of these methods are wrong, but the different approaches showcase how unique this graduating class is. As your lives lead you in all different directions, the things that make you happy will change. Though the means to your happiness may change, achieving true happiness in your life will always remain a consistent goal. Once again, I cannot say what an honor it has been to lead such a great group of students over the last 4 years. As we all leave and part ways, I like to think that this is not going to be a goodbye, but rather a see you later. Life over the last 4 years has been great, filled with joyful memories, and I wish you nothing but success and happiness with everything that life brings you in the future. Thank you. I would like to introduce Hee-Jin Kim, class valedictorian, to say a few words.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and once again, welcome to our graduation. Now, I'm going to ask you all a question, and I'm expecting a loud answer, an outburst. So is everyone up for a celebration? Well, ladies and gentlemen, we'll definitely celebrate after our graduation, so hold your enthusiasm at that level and just bear with me for a couple of minutes. Folks, today is June 25th, 2009. Not a regular day or just any other Thursday. Today is when we, the class of 2009 from Wayne Hills High School, graduate, leaving a legacy that's greater than any other. Today, we become history, a history that will be remembered by every single one of us and be told like a legend to many others. We will walk out of this place as unique, special, and independent individuals. So yes, the world better watch out. For 4 years, we've been waiting for this very moment. With summer vacation just a couple of hours away, this graduation might seem to take forever to end. As much as I want to say, let's just be done with it, I feel like a couple of hours of reflecting on our accomplishments might not be that bad. So let's celebrate, congratulate our successful graduation, rejoice in our triumph against life in general. We did it. We won. Victory is ours, at least for now. We are the winners of round 1 in our game of life. I mean, look around. With white and maroon caps and gowns, aren't we dashing? Everyone here knows that we work like dogs, striving to achieve our goals, whatever that may be. During our 4 years of high school, we were everywhere, out on the field, at the library, outside supermarkets, in school, at volunteering organizations, and much more. And the result of all that time and effort is quite rewarding. Look around. We have various people with academic, musical, and artistic, and physical talents. We have leaders, scholars, and athletes with outstanding records. We can say that some of us are talented in one way or another, but we know for a fact that together, all of us, we, the class of 2009, are invincible. Now it's time to approach round 2. Step out of the protective boundary of high school and walk away from the label, class of 2009. We will become our own selves, individuals, but we'll never forget that we are fragments of the class of 2009. All of what we have gained, knowledge, experience, skills, and values will remain with us, forming a firm foundation for the choices we'll make in the future. From now on, we have to count on ourselves. A French writer once said that to accomplish great things, we must not only act, but also dream, not only plan, but also believe. Well, then we have nothing to worry about because we are the dreamers. We are the believers. I mean, why are we so great? Because we are beasts for simply being us. And the future belongs to us. The opportunities exist for us. All we need to do is decide, pursue, and achieve. So let's walk away from our supporting parents who are always there for us, away from our teachers, our lifelong mentors who taught us more than knowledge, and finally, away from Wayne Hills High School, the base of our experience and maturity. Let's walk away with confidence and continue our walk toward a brighter future, never forgetting who we are. So congratulations to us, the class of 2009, the unbeatable, the most superb group of people ever to walk on this school field. Thank you, and may God be with you all as you celebrate tonight. Now I would like to introduce our salutatorian and my number 1, Neha Jarwala.
Fellow graduates, faculty, family, and friends, I stand before you this evening with the daunting task of giving a speech that will both pique your interest and convey some meaningful thoughts. Today, my friends, is no ordinary day. This is the day that we have anxiously looked forward to since we began our education. It is the day when we encountered the essential time paradox, in which our past, present, and future collide in front of us in one moment of revelation and insight. Today is a milestone, not only for us, but for all of you who have helped us get here. Throughout our time spent in high school, it seems as if we could not wait for the monotony of school to come to a conclusion and to have the opportunity to live independent lives and strive for the goals and dreams of our childhood. However, now that that time has arrived, we look back fondly on the memories we've had at Wayne Hills High School. We will always remember the pink primates that drove you bananas, the green gators and the purple pythons, and who could forget the infamous orange Olsons? We will always remember the massive stampede of kids, cars, and pure chaos that rocked our parking lot at approximately 2:16 every day. And who will be able to forget that one teacher that pushed us to our conceived limits only for us to discover that we are capable of so much more? Or that one class that revealed to us for the first time the subject that will consume the rest of our lives? At this time, we think of the past. We find ourselves reminiscing about elementary school, singing to the Backstreet Boys, and changing our Facebook statuses to the excited graduation followed by multiple exclamation points, or the more somber graduation followed by a sad face. As our Facebooks will tell us, graduation is the definition of a bittersweet moment. But I feel like we've discussed the bitter for quite some time now. Now on to the sweet. As our time paradox dictates, graduation is not only for thinking on the past, but is also a time to acknowledge the present. So if we look around now, I think it's pretty self-explanatory. We are the class of 2009. We are beasts. And finally, we turn to the future. While graduation is the conclusion to one stage of our young lives, it is also symbolic of an open door. A door leading to new places, new people, and new opportunities. So as Mark Twain once said, throw off the bowlines, sail away from the safe harbor, catch the trade winds in your sails. Explore, dream, discover. Congratulations, class of 2009. Today marks the end, the now, and the beginning. It is most certainly no ordinary day. And now we will be serenaded by the soothing sounds of our chamber choir, which will perform Hear My Song, which was arranged by our own Wayne Hills High School senior, Emily Amatuli.
But the days are getting longer, we're not getting any stronger. Trust me, Mama knows. Just lie in my arms while you're sleeping and think of the rivers you've crossed. I'll tell you the dreams I've been keeping for moments like this, when your hope is lost.
Hear my song, it'll help you believe in tomorrow. Hear my song, it'll show you the way you can shine. Hear my song, it was made for the times when you don't know where to go. Listen to the song that I sing, you'll be
Child, I know you're frightened. mama's singing, and the gift tomorrow's bringing. Trust it, don't ask why. Just lie in my arms and I'll tell you the things that you know but forget, the lies no one ever could sell you. I know that it's hard, but don't give up yet. Hear my song, it'll help you believe in tomorrow. Hear my song, it'll show you the way you can shine. Hear my song, it was made for the times when you don't know where
Good evening, and welcome to the graduation ceremonies for the class of 2009. Welcome Dr. Seco, Mr. Markowick, Mrs. Polinick, our esteemed faculty, students, parents, family members, and friends. 4 years ago, the members of the class 2009 entered into Wayne Hills High School together. Throughout this time, it has been my pleasure to watch these young men and women grow from uncertain, tentative, unsure freshmen into the powerful, confident, and self-assured young adults they are today. They have learned many lessons these past years, and I hope that I played a small part in them. Soon this class will be moving on to college, technical schools, or into the workforce. As you venture forth to make your mark on the world, I would like to leave with you 3 simple principles that I believe will help you live your lives to the fullest. First is to be self-aware. To be self-aware is to know your personality traits, your personal values, habits, emotions, and needs that drive your behavior. By knowing yourself, you will better understand what compels you to make the choices that you do. It will help you to find situations throughout your life that will enable you to be most effective. You will be able to emphasize your strengths and minimize your weaknesses. By being self-aware, you will know who you are, and this will allow you to formulate an image of who you want to become. Once achieved, you will create a vision of your life that will empower you to achieve your goals. By knowing yourself, you will be able to find your passion. The author T. Allen Armstrong once said, "If there is no passion in your life, then have you really lived?" Find your passion, whatever it may be. Become it and let it become you, and you will find great things happen for you, to you, and because of you. Only by finding your passion and acting upon it will you find your happiness. And finally, to persevere. Webster's dictionary defines the word as to persist in a state, enterprise, or undertaking in spite of counter-influences, opposition, or discouragement. Frankly, in the words of the legendary Hall of Fame basketball coach Jimmy Valvano, don't give up, don't ever give up. These words have been repeated to you over and over again for the past 13 years of your educational life, from your parents and loved ones, to your counselors, to your teachers, and your friends. What seems to be a very simple thing will take on greater weight as you move on with your lives, for there is no greater measure of a person than how they react when things do not go their way or when the going gets difficult. As Calvin Coolidge, the 30th President of the United States, said, "Nothing in this world can take the place of persistence. Talent will not. Nothing is more common than unsuccessful people with talent. Genius will not. Unrewarded genius is almost a proverb. Education will not. The world is full of educated derelicts. Persistence and determination alone are omnipotent. The slogan, 'Press on,' has solved and always will solve the problems of the human race." So in closing, as I hope to impart one last lesson, know yourself, find your passion, and press on. At this time, it is my distinct honor to present the class of 2009 to our Superintendent of Schools, Dr. John Seco, Jr.
Good evening, board members, graduates, parents, teachers, and guests. Yes, this is no ordinary day. When Wayne Hills first opened in 1970 to accommodate a growing student population, I'm sure that the expectations were high for the district's second high school. For the past 39 years, each graduating class from this school has met and exceeded those expectations. A world-class high school builds its reputation and lives through the accomplishments of its students. Throughout the state and across the nation, Wayne Hills has carved out in its place in history through academic and athletic achievements of its graduates, which are too numerous to mention. There is much to be proud of. Each of you here today, the class of 2009, has contributed to and advanced that legacy. You deserve to be proud of what you have achieved. As an educator, I know the bittersweet feelings of your teachers, your counselors, and your coaches. They have invested 4 years of effort, patience, and dedication to get you to this day, and now you move on. Some would say that seniors are the reward teachers get for having to endure freshmen. I'm sure that in the next few days at your graduation parties, every adult that has been to college will share some wisdom with you along a common theme, that the next 4 years will be the most memorable, important, enduring, and best years of your life. I hope that before those 4 years pass, you come to realize that it happens to be true. I sincerely hope that you can make the most of those years and enjoy them to the fullest. Remember that life is all about balance. First and foremost, pursue your primary goal as a student. Although it may be contrary to your nature as a scholar, who will, I'm sure, spend every waking hour over the next 4 years immersed in study and achievement, try to take some time to enjoy yourself and have some fun. The friends you make at college will be with you for the rest of your life. It's likely that a significant amount of your time and energy during your early high school years was spent fitting in with your peers. It is also likely that as seniors, you were then encouraged to begin to find yourself in order to stand out, as you join the thousands of college students who will be competing for the best grades or best careers. You have a very good head start by the books that you have read, things that you have written, the activities that you have joined, the friends that you have made. You are already unique. Use your uniqueness, your work ethic, your integrity, your compassion, your sense of humor, and your personality to form your adult persona. The prospect of spending the next 40 years in a career will be much less daunting if you find something that you truly enjoy doing, something that brings you personal satisfaction. Recognition and success will follow. George Eliot wrote, "It is never too late to be what you might have been." A special thank you to the Wayne Hill staff for providing the class of 2009 with a well-rounded quality education. And finally remember, whatever achievements or challenges lie ahead, your best fan club, your biggest supporters, and lifelong allies are your parents. No matter how old you are, you will be their children, and you will always have their unconditional love. Thank you so very much for letting me share this special event with you. I wish you all possible success. At this time, it gives me great honor to introduce the Vice President of the Board of Education, Mrs. Marlene Polinick.
Good evening to everyone, especially to our Wayne Hills graduating class of 2009. Congratulations to you, your families, and the esteemed team here at Wayne Hills High School. The sun has decided to join us today. However, since we have had like 20 days of rain this June, and with some information and some familiar words from Natasha Bedingfield, Marion Wright Edelman and Jesse Jackson, I'm feeling pretty good about the rain. And so this one is for you. Does anyone have a right to give up? I heard courage once say. Courage stops its roaring, like when contemplating catching its prey. Yes, and Oz's cowardly lion had questioned his thoughts outside his own head. Then next, with an epiphany, he declared loudly, and he certainly said, "What makes the dawn come up like thunder?" Courage, he realized, to his own wonder. Without the rain, there'd be no thunder. Give thanks that dawn had paid attention. So, feel the rain on your skin. No one else can let it in. No one else can speak the words on your lips. Drench yourself in words unspoken. Live your life with arms wide open. Today is where your book begins. The rest is still unwritten. Feel the rain and hear the thunder. It's the courage for truth's convictions. We've all been conditioned to shame our mistakes, but why live that way? What more can I say? By having the courage to truth's resolutions, it's more than okay. What more can I say? Well, if your mind conceives it and your heart believes it, oh yes, you can achieve it. So, you know the words. Feel the rain on your skin. No one else can feel it for you. No one else can let it in. No one else can speak the words on your lips. Drench yourself in words unspoken. Live your life with arms wide open. Today is where your book begins. The rest is still unwritten. So, oh, feel the rain and hear the thunder. It is the courage for truth's convictions. Well, what is the message here today, graduates? Write your life's chapters with courage. The courage to be truthful, the courage that mistakes are made to be overcome, and to believe in yourself, and success will certainly be yours. Once again, on behalf of the Wayne Board of Education, congratulations on a very successful chapter in your lives, and remember to feel the rain. Thank you.
Mr. Palzewski, do you certify that the class of 2009 has met all the requirements established by the Wayne Board of Education?
Dr. Seco, it is my distinct pleasure to make that certification. They have met all requirements necessary.
And now, with the authority vested in me by the Department of Education, the State of New Jersey, and the Township of Wayne, I certify that the members of the class of 2009 from Wayne Hills High School have successfully completed all examinations, curricula, and courses of study mandated by the State of New Jersey and are worthy of graduation from the great school district of Wayne.
Kiefer Celestino. Robert Gabriel. Shin Han. Sean Sly. Lucas Malowski. Gregory Miller. Matthew Shoebridge. Michael Chivarella. Jay Ravalia. Michael Calcitrone. William Cran. Christian Aldover. Benjamin Rappaport. Keep going. Taylor Wobblehorst. Lindsay Youngman. Natalie Django. Caitlin Frazier. Samantha Maiello. Monique Gibalisco. No problem. Go grab your diploma. Tasha Samko. Lauren Gottesman. Demi Staluppi. Emily Amatuli. Sarah Saba. Neha Jarawala. Heejin Kim. Okay. Sit. Second. Michael Anthony Pohl. Ricardo Zapata. Joseph Matera. Gregory Owens. Corey Ianueli. Kyle Verduin. Ardian Viselli. Mert Ilgaz. Ramon Palau. Mark Pleccia. Charles Santoro. Sean DePerry. Alex Kuva. David Kornitzer. Anthony Pleccia. Erica Dina. Rachel Yosefescu. Stevie Klee. Ariane Bakelman. Amanda Bodecker. Brittany Johnson. Leah Piazza. Danielle Paddock. Narina Mirza. Lauren Garone. Sloan Danziger. Jackie Zaror. Talia Finkler. Jillian Rufo. Ashley Gerliaccio. Matthew Finan. Justin Billard. Anthony Latosa. Kyle Ruffing. Taylor Cassisi. Joey Incorvaya. Motaz El Abdurazak. Michael Musle. Omar Davies. John Seltzer. Ronald Diaz. Ryan Pierre. Doug Pastiglione. Ian Little. Kevin Miller. Stacy Strover. Jacqueline Giordano. Tiffany Englishman. Kara Selix. Kristen Selix. Stephanie DiCarlo. Tara Clemens. Tatiana Arslanuk. Alexa Kestisher. Jessica Ivkov. Celine Haber. Ashley Ellis. Amber Pepe. Rachel Rosen. Zachary Uzinski. Ian Brick. Nick Corolla. Chris Breen Stavala. Anthony Sinkyu. Scott White. Michael Falco. Lenny Locantor. Kevin Spadaro. Michael Fernicola. Matthew Weinstein. Michael Botwinick. Young Jae Lee. Andrew Seidman. Phil Corey. Amanda Travato. Jessica Semeraro. Gina Castriani. Jacqueline Mavrakis. Miata Frierson. Dana Miola. Caitlin Miola. Raquel Farina. Emily Giordano. Danielle Lowe. Caitlin Dembicki. Jacqueline Sabia. Nicole Cuso. Allison Salviano. Chelsea Stambuli. Sean Yu. Daniel Cohen. Utah Koike. Austin Jimenez. Steve Staluppi. Andreas Hagiapostoli. Federico Blumetti. Philip Reed. Luis Dela Cruz. Stephen Lacarica. Ronnie Dries. Dave Dispensieri. Albert Falzerano. Jeff Wardle. Mark Romeo. Lila Tway. Jacqueline Steimley. Heather Carrera. Carly Yodice. Gina Andalora. Catherine Cho. Joyce Choi. Krista Terizzi. Kara Marasco. Sheena Ishak. Lexa Esmat. Caitlin Brower. Tala Akel. Jamie Kelman. Melissa Lyons. Justin Horahan. Steve Sinkyu. Robert Peterson. Tom DiBianca. Ocho Cinco! Sash Vasilovich. Matthew Nito. Vinny Siciliano. Abdullah Wali. Emerson Lee. Stephen Parsons. Matthew Borowski. Nicholas Giovanoni. Richard Kraus. Stephen Skula. Jason Ort. Summer Khan. Laura Fisher. Alicia Mertrude. Karina Fernandez. Cynthia Byrne. Alicia Mascara. Brittany Galizia. Christine Kivlon. Lauren Abate. Joyce Cho. Caitlin Opahori. Nicole LaBruna. Alexis DeStesso. Christina Della Osa. Janaris Zugby. Ryan Heppel. Richard Mancini. Robert Fairclough. Anzo Kush. Derek Wojticki. Xiao Zun. Tom Aiello. Doyoon Kim. John Lee. James Dable. Mohammed Jahama. Frank Pompliano. Pedro Teixeira. Doug Costa. Jenna Curtin. Kana Abe. Kristen Hagan. Kina Abe. Melissa Sullivan. Keiko Fukuchi. Melissa Rudner. Dana Leibowitz. Jacqueline Liberto. Megan Link. Jessica Smith. Ashley Gregolovich. Melissa McNulty. Jamie Klein. Pratyusha Midori. Grant Hall. Craig Edelson. Devin Novakowski. Paul Seltzer. Mark Richardson. Jeff Gaznick. Millen Barote. Paul Mata. Corey Conforth. Sean Van Lanten. Louis Solomons. Brian Diaz. Matt Chanda. Christopher Hilla. Adam Alfaki. Erica Dent. Alicia Costantino. Lysandra Rios. Christina Casera. Daria DeLucia. Cody Dubin. Rachel DePaula. Katie Bodarenko. Lori McNamara. Molly Flocavento. Danielle Mandrafina. Angeline Colpon. Daniela Bavona. Holly Basnick. Viana Fagel. Chandler Weston. Frank Minucci. TJ Prohl. Alex Rolnick. Joe Donofrio. Craig Lanzinski. Youngmin Yoon. Matthew Luchansky. Nicholas Tarana. Ariane Rusbania. Ahmad Kuwait. Azmat Siddiqui. Brian Malave. Farzad Shirzad. Hojin Choi. Melanie Ortiz. Lauren Wagner. Carissa Palumbo. Jessica Melendez. Jenna Tolino. Sarah Mahan. Victoria Meekna. Lauren Jung. Annie Choi. Grace Cha. Jenna Ornstein. Jordan Licio. Megan O'Neill. Heather Higgins. Heather Thomas. Gilmore Kwan. Peter Hong. Manuel Reyes. Peter Albanese. Mohamed Abushi. Seth Gilbert. Michael Parrow. Ryan DiDerno. Michael Carbonelli. Evan Tats. Larry Angood. Kamson Jira. Patrick Hopkins. Michael Bowman. Erin Christie. Sarah Zinneman. Like Lee. Lael Rustum. Diane Salha. Shahed Kadash. Taylor Tremonti. Melissa Roma. Hillary Grebe. Olivia Aquino. Stephanie Ulios. Lara Goldstein. Caroline Smith. Amanda Garrity. Sarah Conforti. Joshua Rosen. Gregory Curick. Nicholas Bonero. Alexander Cho. Jonathan Jew. Mustafa Kutishat. Timothy Shaw. Christoph Leonardo Allaire. Eric Delavolpe. Alexander Belias. Christian Avdesian. Travis Delavolpe. Michael Daniel. Mark Anthony Mestris. Mike Proctor. Liat Traster. Elena Portnoy. Vanita Advani. Ashley Opahori. Stephanie Park. Jennifer Kim. Melissa Zara. Erin Ormsby. Danielle Rose Sanfilippo. Danielle Lipinski. Sabrina Bush. Jennifer Van Pelt. Trixie Leog. Amy Lang. Teresa Shields. John Michael Shanks. David Martinez. John Griglak. Nick Cornwell. JJ Cherub. Jeff Puchin. Dan Greifer. Michael Lang. Paul Drake. Matthew Rubin. James Stone. Anthony DeVita. Jake Silverman. Brian Dickman. Brian Ogden. Alicia Parker. Miranda Van Dunk. Christine Campbell. Amanda Euclasia. Erica Anderson. Janet Cleary. Jennifer Kozlowski. Alyssa Fitzpatrick. Elena Helju. Joey Russo. Ken Carluccio. Mike Waller. Gregory Kratke. Michael Longton. Class Secretary, Alexandra Capruso. Class Treasurer, Raj Dave. Class Vice President, Jody Joseph. Class President, Nicholas Rowick. Will the class of 2009 please stand up? Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the Wayne Hills High School class of 2009.
Thank